Hi everybody, this is Leia from Star Power Tarot here with another reading for you. Today's question is, how does this person feel about you? So romantically, emotionally, maybe even friendship-wise, what does this person think about you, and what's going through their mind when they think about you? And I'll be honest, TBH, I am totally inspired by the fact that I have a major crush on this sailor who's leaving town next week, much to my chagrin and heartbreak. Uh, but yeah, so this is the reading. These are the 3 cards. So take a moment to take a deep breath, meditate, and choose which card resonates with you the most. The first one is communication. Second one is courage and boldness. And the third card is the goddess. So before you select your pile, make sure you hit the notification bell, subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and as always, comment what resonates. I love talking to you in the comments. And if you want to book a reading with me, my link is in the video description below, and I just opened my Etsy shop, so I'm excited to do readings for all of you. And I'll see you at your pile. The timestamps are below, and thank you for tuning in. Okay, hi there, pile number 1. I can't talk today. Hi there, pile number 1. If you chose communication, the number 21, this is your reading. So here we have, what are you having difficulty communicating? Do you feel emotionally disconnected? What is not working smoothly in your life? So already I'm getting a message from Spirit that if you are holding back from this connection, if there's some truth, some honesty, some authenticity that you're not telling your person, Spirit is telling you to be bold and make the first move. And I'm getting that because with this, what are you having difficulty communicating? There's a blockage in the throat space or the communication space for you, pile number 1. And for some of you, your person is waiting for you to do that. And I'm feeling that just with the energy of this card. For some of you, your person is waiting for you to make the first move or to talk about how you feel with them. And I'm getting that for most of you, they'll really appreciate it if you just open up. And what's the worst that can happen, right? The worst that can happen is they don't like you and you move on, right? And it's not a loss because it just wasn't meant to be in the first place, and you're gonna find something or someone who fits you even better. So always remember that. But before we get started with the tarot, let's just pull your energies. So on the left side, I will do your energy, how you feel about them, and on the right side, we'll look at your person's energy. So Spirit, let me go shuffle this. And let's go out. Shuffle twice. Okay, Spirit. Let's see. So, Spirit, what is pile number 1's energy in this dynamic? What is pile number 1's energy in this dynamic? Okay. I'm getting the crocodile. Okay, so a lot of you are kind of patiently waiting or watching from a distance. That's what I feel. And let's get your person's energy towards this connection. Here we are. The rabbit. So, I'm getting this feeling that your person might not even... it's different. For some of you, your person suspects and they're okay with it. They're cool. Like, they suspect you have feelings for them. They are... They're in the know. You know what I mean? And for others of you, your person, and I don't mean this in like a bad way, but either way, they're kind of nonchalant about the whole thing. Like, it's okay, well, if they like me, they like me. If they don't like me, it's fine. I'll be fine either way. So it's so funny because the crocodile is such like a threatening creature. It's such a scary creature. And then the rabbit is so sweet and so innocent. And what I'm really feeling is you, pile number 1, you're a lot more tense than your person is. Your person is a lot more calm about the situation. And so, because your mind is on like strategy, I think Spirit is communicating to us that you're more in the know, so it's really up to you to make things happen if there's a possibility of things happening. But let's go ask Spirit again. So what are the feelings, Spirit? So I mean, those are the energies that we have for person number 1 and person number 2, and take it as it is. Like, it might flip. If you're resonating with one side more than the other, then the energies might be reversed, as always. But let's see. So, Spirit, how is pile number 1 feeling about their person? Exactly, the 4 of Cups reverse. Okay. And then the Tower. I don't know if this came reverse. Did it come reverse? We'll leave this upright. Okay. And then Spirit, what is pile number 1's person's energy and feelings about them? Ooh, okay. Page of Cups. 7 of Wands. And then the Fool reverse. And let's just get like a third card for this side just to make it even. Okay, Spirit was like, we're going to give you 2 more. 2 more than you. Okay, so the 2 of Pentacles reverse. And then what else? The Chariot. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. This is what I'm feeling. So the first thing I felt was, for a lot of you, your person is busy. Like, their hands are in a lot of baskets right now. And so they just might not have the time for a connection, or they might not have the time. What was this? King of Swords reverse. Yeah, they might not have the time to communicate or text as much as you'd want them to text. They might not have the time to pursue. And some with that Fool reverse, like there's something in this dynamic where they might not completely trust in the possibility of the connection. So maybe you're taken, maybe they think you're out of their league. Maybe they feel they're long distance, so they feel like nothing could really work out because of the distance. But this person, your person, pile number 1, is really sweet. And I think that's why maybe you are in love with them, or you feel a certain way toward them, because with that Rabbit energy, they're just very chill to be around. They're very fun to be around, and when you talk to this person, it's just very relaxing. That's just what I feel. But with their energy, pile number 1, it's so interesting because it's almost as if they could be in a place to pursue you, but with that Fool reverse, there's a little blockage. And for some of you, it's a small blockage, but it's a impactful blockage. I don't know if that blockage will clear up anytime soon. I'm getting a message that time will tell. That's what I'm hearing. And time might pass and unite the both of you again. That's definitely a possibility for this pile. But for your energy is a lot more dire, or like a lot more stressed out, pile number 1. Because that 4 of Cups reverse, it's like you want to open yourself up to this person, but with the Tower, like, you're so scared of doing it. With the 2 of Pentacles reverse, and it's causing a little bit of an imbalance in you. And so the message you're getting from Spirit, pile number 1, is to not let this connection detract you from your stardom, from your star power, from your greatness. And with this Chariot card, I'm really feeling if it's meant to be, it's gonna be meant to be. It's gonna move forward. But your only choice is to move forward. So if this person is leaving, like how my sailor is leaving LA next week, you can't control it. There's only so much you can control in this dynamic. And I think that's what Spirit wants to tell you. There's only so much you can control. But what you can control is your authenticity about your feelings. So if you want to tell this person how you feel, that's well within your power. And I think they'll be really receptive toward it. But do what makes you feel comfortable, and, always do what resonates with your intuition the most. So how are they feeling? I think they might be interested with the Page of Cups, like, because they're looking toward you with that figure. I think they think you're sweet and cute and kind, and for some of you, they think you're, like, really sexy. That's just the energy I'm feeling from this side of the pile. And for you, pile number 1, you're kind of intimidated by this person. That's just something that I feel. And the message is, don't be intimidated. Like, just be authentic around this person, because that's, the worst thing you can do is sabotage yourself by overthinking, and you don't want to overthink this connection, says Spirit. But let's go see. So what is the potential of these two energies uniting or getting together? Let's go ask Spirit. So Goddess, God, Universe, Divine, Ancestors, Angels, Spirit Guides. What is the potential of pile number 1? Okay, a fiery climax approaches. Okay, so for some of you, you had like a intense like sexual encounter with this person, or there's like an intense sexual energy. Interesting. We'll put that right there. Well, let me get one more card from the Moonology. What is the potential for the uniting? Okay, what's this? What do you need to release? Okay, so the message for a lot of you is release this connection, because you just can't control it. Like, if you're going to be brought back together, it's going to happen naturally when you least expect it, when it's the most out of your control. So maybe they'll be visiting town again, maybe they'll come back one day and you'll reconnect, and then you'll both be more ready. For some of you, you felt sparks and this person didn't feel the sparks, but that doesn't mean they won't ever feel the sparks. So there's a lot of potential in this pile, I will say. But what's the outcome? I want, like, given current energies, Spirit, I want to see what is the outcome with these two people. What is the outcome? What is the advice? But they think you're really sweet, and you think they're really like gorgeous or really hot or something like that. But are they attracted to you? Yeah, there's an attraction there. It's not passionate, fiery, intense, but it's very like, oh, it would be nice to maybe date that person. Like, that's sort of how they feel about you. That's what I think. Okay, Spirit, what is the outcome of this situation? 8 of Cups. Yeah, I think for some of you, you'll have no choice but to move on. And the 3 of Wands. Yeah, okay, so you might not want to hear this, pile number 1, but there's better for you. Like, you think this person's hot, there's someone hotter. Like, you think this person's cute, there's someone cuter. You think there's someone more like, you think they have a great personality, there's someone with a better personality out there waiting for you. And you might not think about it or like want to hear that, because, oh, this person's so special. Like, oh, there were these sparks. But if you move on, you're going to put yourself in an energy where you will manifest an even better fit for you. And maybe someone who's more emotionally available. But with the 8 of Cups, the 3 of Wands, see how their back is turned from the, I almost said turned from the camera, but turned from the point of view. They are a lot... you should put yourself in an energy where you're not holding on to this too hard, because if they're going to come back, they're going to come back, and they'll be more ready, and you'll be more ready. But if you're going to move on, there's something better for you. So you have to really believe in that energy for yourself. Let me get another card. So Spirit, what is the outcome for this? This was a very traditional sort of reading. Okay, this card just flipped the fuck out. Okay. The 7 of Cups reverse. Let me get one more. And the Ace of Pentacles. This person might come back one day with an offer. It could be like an intimate connection. It could be like a sexual offer. But what I'm feeling is, don't daydream. Like, don't get yourself stuck. Just tell this person you like them and move on. Tell this person they're cute and move on. Plant the seeds, you know what I mean? But don't hold on to this connection, because I don't feel like it's really ready at this point. And I feel like this rabbit is off doing their own thing, and they don't even know that you're kind of fixated on them. And I don't think they would want you to fixate on them. I think this person would say to you, hey, I'm not available in the way that you want me to be right now, but maybe one day, and I like connecting with you, and I think you're really cute, but I'm doing my own thing for a little bit. So this person is doing their own thing for a little bit. That's just what I feel intuitively. Is there a message from Spirit in terms of what are the potentials for uniting with this person? You know, I love doing love readings. Like, I'll be honest, like, they're kind of the scariest readings to do because you don't want to break people's hearts or give false promises. But like, accessing people's energies is so fascinating to me. Spiritual guides, wisdom, and journey. So for a lot of you, this connection put you on a path toward you're realizing something about yourself. For some of you, you're realizing that you want to put yourself out there. For some of you, you're realizing you're open to connecting with more than one person. For a lot of you, you're realizing that this person is the type of person you want to be with. And so you're going to manifest that type of person if you move on, if you put yourself in a place where you're ready and you're meeting more people. So install those apps, you know what I mean? But that's everything that I have for you, pile number one. If you want more specific readings on your person's energy and how they feel about you, book with me. My link is below to my Etsy shop. As always, comment what resonates. I love talking to you in the comments. Hit the notification bell, subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in your next reading. Hi there, pile number two. So if you chose courage, boldness with the number 32, this is your reading. I am so excited to do these readings. Like, I love doing like love readings, and like they can be scary to do, but you know, I like accessing people's intuition. And I just told pile number one that, so I'm kind of repeating the message for you. But before we start, make sure you subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, hit the notification bell, and as always, comment what resonates. I love talking to you all in the comments, and I appreciate it so much when you do comment. So this says, step into your courage despite your fears. Be willing to take a risk in order to gain more. Speak your truth. Okay, some of you are letting the video play past pile number one. So hi, pile number one again, if you're watching pile number two, if both resonated for you. But this is kind of a continuation of pile number one. So if you're attracted to this pile, you might want to watch pile number one as well, because you're getting a specific message that's very similar, which is if there is some form of authenticity or truth you're keeping from your person, now is the time to tell them how you feel. Now is the time to tell them that you think they're cute, you like them, you think they're so dateable, blah, 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 blah. Don't be the block in your own dynamic. That's the message from Spirit. And this pile specifically is getting such a message to take a risk in order to gain more. Speak your truth. Yeah, this pile is getting an energy of it's like that one Rilo Kiley song that goes like, and if you want me, you better speak up, I won't wait. So you better move fast. Like, you gotta move fast. Like, cause this person might slip through your fingers, not to scare you. And if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And if they're gonna come back, they're gonna come back at a specific time that we don't know, right? We can't predict when you'll cross paths again. But now's the time, don't block your throat space, pile number two. So let's get on the left side your energy towards this connection, and on the right side we'll get your person's energy toward this connection and how they feel. I'm hearing to shuffle 4 times, so let's do. I wish I could do that one type of shuffle like that, but like it's too hard. Oh, this card just bent. Okay, pile number 2. How are they feeling about their person? Spirit. What is their energy towards this connection? The mouse. Okay. So some of you are in this hiding or this very meek kind of energy toward your person. Okay, and this is your person's energy toward the connection. The moth and the phoenix. Okay, I'm hearing game changer or life changer. For a lot of you, you're not realizing that this person has been deeply touched by your connection in some way, to the point where it's caused a lot of change for them, a lot of renewal. And also, what I'm feeling is, oh, he read the dolphin. So there's a sweetness, like there's a sweetness in terms of how you feel about this person and how this person feels about you. There's a seriousness, like it's they're really attracted to your light with like the moth card here, and they're attracted to your sense of joy and your sense of purpose. That's what I'm feeling with the dolphin and the mouse. Um, some of you, this person is scared of scaring you away or scared of you leaving them. That's something that I'm feeling. Um, because this is such an intense energy, and you see how similar the moth is to the phoenix, and you see also how similar and cute the dolphin is to the mouse. But what I'm feeling is this person, I think they do want you. Like there's a desire here, there's a passion, but what I'm feeling from them is they're almost thinking like, oh, there's no way this can work out, or like, oh, we're doomed. Or some of you, your person is thinking, oh my God, I'm gonna repeat a past situation with you, pile number 2. So it's sweet, like I think it's reciprocated, but there's a blockage more so on their side versus your side, and a lot of their blockage is really internal. It's really about like their self-love and self-worth, and do they believe they're worthy of love. And when we get questions of self-love and inner child, I always use the Little Prince tarot, and I love the Little Prince so much. Literally my favorite character in like all of literature. Okay. Oh my God, I suck at shuffling. Okay, let's shuffle one more time. Spirit, what are the feelings here? So how is pile number 2, sorry. How are you feeling about your person? The 4 of Cups. So for a lot of you, you're feeling that like your person is not in an energy to receive what you have to offer. Okay. Pile number 2, Spirit, okay, the title card, we'll take that. Okay, so for a lot of you, your person is really thinking about like the potentials of what it would mean to be with you, but it's very dreamy. It's a very 7 of Cups kind of energy. So it's very much in this energy of they are fantasizing, you know. Let's get some more cards. So okay, 8 of Pentacles. You're really willing to work on this connection, pile number 2. That's with the 8 of Pentacles card. And then the 6 of Pentacles reverse. They are in a kind of opposite energy. Like with the 6 of Pentacles reversed, like they don't know how to give. So for a lot of you, I'll be honest, like this person, they're not really ready like for you. You deserve a lot better than what they have to offer. And something that I told pile number 1 that I think you should also keep in mind is there are so many soulmates we have like on this planet, in this universe, in our lifetimes, and there is always someone who's more attractive, who has a better personality, or just as good a personality, just as cute a face as the person you want. So for some of you, you're in an energy, or you should be in an energy of like, don't hold on too hard to this connection, because they might not make you as happy as you think they might make you. They're not ready. They're going through this rebirth energy with that Phoenix. And whenever we have the Phoenix card, that's the death card that we have. It's coded in like animal mythology form, but they are they're changing as a person. Like they're not in a state where they're the person that they need to be for you, if that makes sense. And this person is fully aware of this, and they're carrying a lot of baggage, like a lot of trauma with them. Your energy is coming across as a lot more light, a little bit more carefree, but still interested. So this is so interesting because it's like pile number 1, but flipped. So if you're watching from pile number 1, just flip the energies around, and this is sort of how you are if you were pile number 1, and this is your person if you were pile number 1. But there is a need for like a deep conversation to happen here. And if you have the potential to make a deep conversation happen, now is the time to step into that authenticity. you can ask this person how they're feeling or how they are feeling about like the past, if it's weighing them down. From the Journey of Love Oracle, let's see what we have. What is the significance of this connection, Spirit? And what is the potential outcome? What is the significance and what is the potential outcome? Okay, what's at the top? She loves. You're teaching this person how to love themselves more specifically, and how to love in general. And this person, because of the Moth card, is just so attracted to the way that you love or the potential that you love, that's you've touched them on such a deep level, pile number 2, that they are just changing. A lot of you would benefit from meditating with malachite over your heart space. Be careful, you have to wash your hands when you handle raw malachite because it's raw copper, which can be poisonous. So maybe this person had like a poisonous past. I don't know why I shuffled that many cards. But let's see. The Empress fell on their energy. And then let's see what's on the left side. What card is going to fall out? The Page of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. So for some of you, it might feel like if you've had a history with this person, it feels like you're at the end of a long battle that you've been having with them or with the dynamic. But I think what you're realizing is you also might not be in a space to want to provide the same thing you used to want to provide toward this person, if that makes sense. And this person is really learning to stand in their power. And you're learning when to give space to something. Pile number 2. Spirit, what is the outcome of this dynamic? Is there a visualization you want me to provide? Pile number 2. I see harps and violin. Some of you might go to a concert soon with this person, or like maybe you might invite them to a concert or like a movie when it's safe, right? Because Omicron is like ravaging the planet. But is there a question you can, let's take from these cards, the and. Is there a question that would spark a deep conversation? Yeah, here we are. So this is a question you might want to ask your person. Pile number, 2 questions, 3 questions. Oh my God, I'm gagged. Oh my God, what did I just say? How have I changed you? You have changed this person. Pile number 2. How have I changed you? Something you can ask this person. How has your physical attraction to me changed over time? Okay, so for some of you, you have a history with this person, or you might want to talk about sex or like physical attraction. What is the next chapter in our relationship? How can I help you heal, right? So these are different levels of intimacy, so pick and choose which one you want to talk about with your person. But that how have I changed you is I think that's the ticket question to accessing greater vulnerability and truth with this person. But what's the outcome, Spirit? I'm feeling that we should get from the Little Prince. What's the outcome of this dynamic? Here I knew we would get 3 or 4 cards. So I'm like so OCD with like, and I can say that because I legit have OCD. I'm not like stigmatizing. Okay, Knight of Swords. What's the outcome? The World. Okay, yeah. Very powerful, energetic closing. The Star reversed and the 3 of Cups. For some of you, you might end up having a very strong friendship with this person with that 3 of Cups card. For some of you, you might hang out together in a group of friends or like a small group of friends. And for others of you, it's not meant to be with this person at this specific time, but that doesn't mean it's never meant to be. Like I see for a lot of you, you're going to keep this person in your life. You're going to keep returning to each other, and maybe time will tell. Maybe time is the thing that will allow this connection to deepen, and we can't control time, unfortunately. But we can move on and always exist in our star power. Get it? Star power tarot. But just know that this person feels strongly about you, pile number 2. So just let that give you peace. Like, you don't have to wonder anymore. Like, they care deeply about you. or if you don't really know each other, they're aware that they have an intense attraction toward you. They're just not ready. So if you want more personal details on your person, book a private reading with me below. The link to my Etsy shop is in the video description below. It's Star Power Tarot. Make sure you comment what resonates. I love talking to you all in the comments. It means so much to me when you comment. Give the video a thumbs up, a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And that's everything. Thank you for tuning in, pile number 2, and I'll see you at your next reading. Okay, last but not least, pile number 3. If you chose the goddess, this is your reading. I don't know why I've been so excited to do these readings today. I think maybe because I'm slightly caffeinated, but I like doing like these relationship readings. I like tapping into people's energies and giving advice, and making predictions. Like it's fun for me, and I love doing it. So you got the goddess 24. Some of you might be around the age 24. Embrace the feminine, create and be gentle, nurturing yet strong. Do not listen to those who want to keep you small. Believe that you are as important as the stars in the heavens. So you are a goddess, pile number 3. And a download I'm getting from Spirit is, don't let this connection make you feel small, no matter what it is, no matter how good the connection is, or how if you guys are together. Don't ever let this connection make you believe less in yourself, if that makes sense. That's a message that some of you will resonate with, which is why I had to say it. And this malachite is very, it's being pointed out to me by Spirit. A lot of you would benefit from the malachite meditation over your heart space. Malachite really opens the feelings and traumas. It allows you to feel very deeply. So just be warned about that. And you also want to wash your hands when you handle malachite because it's raw copper. But let's go see. So, what does this person, how do they feel about you, and what are the outcomes for this connection? So on the left side, we're going to get how you feel about this dynamic, and on the right side we'll get your person's energy towards the dynamic. I'm getting that for a lot of you. You might be with this person, or you're trying to make it work, trying to make it happen. The horse, okay, that's your energy. And then let's get your person's energy. Spirit, what is the person's energy towards pile number 3? Pile number 3, last but not least, right? Ooh, and if you want to book a personal reading with me, my link is below. Oh, I don't think I said that. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, comment what resonates, and book with me below. Okay, here we are. The starfish and the raccoon. Okay, and let's get one more just to make it even. Because of my OCD. So Spirit, what is the sea serpent, which is my Scorpio card, that eye. Okay, this is what I'm getting. For some of you, it's this dynamic of to your person, you're kind of like, oh, I see you. Like, I see through you. Like, I know what you're doing. Like, I know what you're up to. I know what you're hurting from. And this person is almost like, no, you don't. Like, I'm going to hide away. I'm going to be a little bit more stale, that starfish energy. I'm going to, close myself off just a little bit. This, out of all the piles, is the pile where I really feel like you know each other deeply, or if not, there's a great potential of knowing each other deeply. Maybe as strong friends. I'm also getting a strong friendship vibe from this, so maybe it's not really official romantically yet. But with this, this blue energy, blue really represents the communication space. And you're more ready to communicate than your person is. And with this starfish, with that yellow orange representing really the solar plexus to me, or the sacral, I am feeling that your person, they might be threatened by this connection. And I don't want to scare you in any way, but they might feel like they have to stand more in their power. And with this raccoon card, I know someone personally who really represents the raccoon card. And I call him a raccoon because we're friends like that. We have like that cute nickname dynamic. But this person might have a more avoidant attachment style. And but you're a lot more brave. And the advice to you is to really believe you are this goddess energy, because you can't change people. But if you level up, that'll force people to either get out of the way, or it'll force them to level up in response to you. So be honest. Something all the piles are getting is the advice to be honest, be authentic. And I saw 444 on the video timestamp as I said that. Be honest with your truth. You know, it's your way or the highway. Like, you're gonna get on this boat, or if not, then you know, you're not gonna wait. So don't wait for this person is the advice for you, pile number 3. So how are we feeling about this connection? Let me get from the Journey of Love Oracle. How are we feeling about this connection? So Spirit, how is pile number 3 feeling about their person? Yin Yang, Lover. So for some of you, this is a twin flame, and that's why it's so difficult. For some of you, it's a very strong soulmate connection, and that's why it's so difficult. But there's a deep connection. And how does pile number 3's person feel about them? Here we are. The choice. Exactly. So your person, pile number 3, they're really being faced with a choice. Like, they can repeat old patterns, or they can choose something new and choose to align with you vibrationally. And you know, you can't control how they're going to act toward you. But you know that this is the energy of, like, they can choose to rebirth with you. They can, if they want, if they're brave enough, if they're ready. If they're not ready, it's not necessarily their fault, so don't hold anything against them, pile number 3. But what I'm feeling is, if you intuitively feel like you need to move on, then you need to move on, pile number 3, because this person, if they're hiding away, coaxing them to get out of their hiding place is not going to change anything, because they're not going to be triggered by that, you know, like, but if they see you move on, and like if they see you glow up, then they'll be like, oh shit, like, you know, this person is worth my time, is worth my energy. They are a goddess, and you're not here to impress them, so just do it for yourself, pile number 3. So what is the feeling? How do we feel about each other? So how do you feel about your person? The Death in reverse. Exactly. You feel like they are not accepting this choice to change with you, or to step up to be with you in some way. And how are they secretly feeling about you? The 9 of Swords reverse and the 5 of Wands. So it's internal strife, and kind of this, you know, nightmare stress energy, pile number 3. Like, they, and let's get one more card for your side. And Temperance. Yeah, you feel like you're balancing this person out. You're teaching them like a great lesson, if they choose to step up to be with you. But for them, it's this, they're blocked off. They don't, and you know, depending on, and when you watch these readings, just take what resonates and apply it intuitively. So maybe it's not 100% fit, but the energies fit, generally. But yeah, this raccoon starfish person, they, for a lot of you, they're up at night thinking about you. They're thinking about you, and they're thinking about what can they do, or they're in this. It's awkward a little bit, because they're very strong-minded, but they're in this position of, like, they don't know how to act, so they're just gonna play it cool. They're gonna play it cool and not act at all. And that's the energy I'm getting. Out of all the piles, this is the pile where I get the most disagreement, like, between the two energies. But how can you heal that disagreement? Let's go ask. Let's pull from the Zillich Tarot. So Spirit, how can we heal this blockage, so that potentially these two people can learn more or unite? How can we heal this blockage? Okay. The 6, success. So how can you heal this blockage? You need to step into the power of your own stardom, your own star power, your own success. Pile number 3. That is the thing that will uplift you, and in turn uplift this person. Not to think codependently, but with that 6 of Pentacles, yeah, a lot of you are just getting this message, like, if you ride your wave and move on, then this person will be like, oh shit, and they'll want to catch up with you. But you gotta not base your entire happiness on this person. That's the message I'm getting from spirit. And I haven't really talked about how they felt, but like, how do they feel? If they're reacting this strongly, they feel a particular way about you. They feel very strongly for you. It's just very hidden underneath their defense mechanisms. Let's see how else. What's the potential for you uniting with your person? Pile number 3. What's the potential? The 8 of Swords, interference. So there's interference from the personal internal blockages that you and your person are going through. So the reason why you're in this lifetime and you met each other, if you know each other, is because this energy is forcing you to just become a better person. The Magician reverse. So there's not a lot of creation energy here just because it's so blocked. As I said with other piles and this pile, only time will tell. Only time will tell if this energy will clear up. But it's so internal that you just so little you can control, pile number 3. And if you were attracted to any of the other piles, I would watch those piles as well. But how do they feel about you? They want to go out with you. Because I'm visualizing in my third eye that they want to see a movie with you. They want to put their arm around your shoulder for a lot of you. They think you're really pretty. They think you're a unique type of pretty. That's what I'm visualizing in my. That's the download I'm getting from spirit. But I'm also just feeling that they, for a lot of you, this person has issues with like feminine energies. Like they don't know how to act around feminine energies, or they consider feminine energies particularly traumatic around them. So I never say like divine masculine, divine feminine, but like, because I don't believe in the binary. I think we embody both energies always. But for them, there's an overload of like passivity, which they think is action, but it's really inaction. But how do they feel about you? If this blockage wasn't there, they would be all over you. That's what I think. So maybe there's a reason why they think they can't be with you. Maybe you're with someone else. Maybe you're long distance. But what is the future of this connection? I want to know. What is the future of this connection, spirit? So maybe even past blockages. Expect powerful change. And don't let pride get in your way. Yeah, don't fixate too much on this connection, pile number 3. But this, I'll tell you this dynamic is bound to change one day. You just can't control when that day will come. But once it does, you'll both be in stronger positions to communicate with each other. But just let it be pile number 3. They're not in a state to receive. They don't really want to receive. And you are too magnificent to let this be a stalemate for you. You are such a star, pile number 3. And you're really powerful. And another download I'm getting from spirit is you're really respected in your line of work, pile number 3. You are with this goddess energy kind of peeking through. She looks like Princess Leia. That's so interesting, right? But you're really respected by the people around you, and so keep it that way. Let that be your source of love and admiration, because this person they're not going to give you what you want right now, pile number 3. It might change in the future, but you can't control it. And that's, and if you want more specific details on your person and you, make sure you book a private reading with me. My Etsy link is below and you can shop for a reading on there. Make sure you comment what resonates. I always want to read your comments. I love talking to you in the comments. Hit the notification bell, subscribe, and give the video a thumbs up. And that was your reading, pile number 3, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.